Sinamel.
Nia.
Hairstyle.
ヘアファントムバッグを
Captain Phantom of the USS Buggo.
はい
I think I've turned everything on. Hey everyone. Good morning. Cool thing happened. I looked at the Twitch achievements, and we all together hit 1,000 hours of streaming on Twitch. So, that's a lot. That is a lot. So, thank you for coming to see me. I would not have hit 1,000 hours of streaming if people like you did not show up. I probably would have quit streaming and done something more productive with my life, like yard work. So thank you very much for keeping me away from yard work. I'm very grateful for that. Thank you. I'll try my best not to cough too much. I have here to drink not coffee, but instead I have Ghost Energy drink, sour watermelon. Since I got a after stream, I pretty much have to immediately get packed and head out on another trip. I decided that regular coffee is just not going to cut it. I need the big guns. Like always, the voice chat is available for anybody who would like to join and utilize their microphone. I don't know where to go.
How long will you drive today?
That is an excellent question, Lord of Steel. Let me look at my schedule here, and I can provide you with that information. So today is 5 hours. 5 hours of driving. Wait, hold on. No, that's Monday. Sorry, Sunday. I'm not used to looking at Sunday because I never work on Sunday. There's no way. I guess, yeah. I need 2.5 hours to Birmingham, Alabama. And then afterwards, another 3 hours to drive to Oxford, Mississippi. So, yeah, it looks like maybe... I don't know. I don't believe for 1 second that it's going to be 5.5 hours. Anytime the boss says, or the schedule says, 5.5 hours or 6 hours, whatever they say, it's always an extra hour and a half. You know? They like our return trip from Louisiana on Friday... they scheduled us 10 hours for that. Let's look at what was the actual time.
Hairstyle.
SO hours.
Yeah, let's see. What was the actual time? If I can... Timesheets, there we go. Oh, they were close. Yeah, it was 11 hours and 6 minutes. So they were close that time. But whatever travel time they put on paper. I don't know. Probably not 7 hours. Maybe, yeah, maybe closer
Captain
to 6.
Phantom of the USS Buggo.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that because it's Christmas week, we have to start the week. Normally, we'd start the week on Monday, but we're doing it today, so that way we can drive back Christmas Day. So what we're probably going to do is on, not Christmas Day, Christmas Eve Day. So... which I think is Wednesday. So I think what we're going to do is probably wake up at about 4 a.m. and drive home. Oh yeah, thank you very much for doing shoutouts, Lord of Steel. I appreciate that.
Got the resources, use them.
Miss Kajiyama.
ドロミールックアットディス東方ドロメイドフォークリスマス。
Hey,
Leon
Leon.
YTB123.
Holy shit.
はい。
I have a question for you, Leon.
Huh?
Since you have a stream avatar at the bottom of the
It's only been
screen,
an hour.
represented by Reimu at this
Good
time,
lord.
is there a character, a Toho character that you like better that you would prefer to be your stream
Hairstyle.
avatar?
ヘアレオン YTV。
Just go back to. Oh wait. Get my pixel. There we go.
Miss Kajiyama.
赤ファット東方 Do you want to be LOL。
Leon YTB123.
たなえ。
Could you please facilitate that request, Herstall? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, first death. Do we need to get a death counter? You think that's a thing we need to start doing? Or do you think that, like, if we had a death counter, I'd probably break it in the first
Hairstyle.
hour?
ダウン。
I feel like it would be broken in the first hour of gameplay. Holy moly! Why are you not down yet? Jeez Louise.
Hairstyle.
ワンモアグリーンレーム。
We have a sandwich. Should we change her name in stream avatars to Sandwich?
Miss Kajiyama.
You can only get past turn once the death counter is passed.
So, to make things more accurate, is anybody aware of any sort of resource I can utilize that'll that'll explain like what is the maximum amount of rank you could have at each boss?
Say hi to Lord of Steel. Lord of Steel.
So, I'm being shouted out on the chat. So yeah, like I was saying, is that it would be better. I would like to be able to practice at the actual ranks that. At the actual ranks that you would experience during a run. Because right now I'm at rank 32, because I have no idea what rank I would be at Cherno.
Miss Kajiyama.
For EOSD not sure I think their drop are a little random.
So you can just use the pipe again.
No, pipes have already been used.
Sorry.
If I did it again, it wouldn't be funny because I'd be doing the same thing over and over again, you know?
Yeah, you would just use something else.
Probably. But you wouldn't know.
The thing that sucks about having to turn on dialogue is that now the music's gonna update or restart every time I die, instead of just going. But gotta get another. Yeah.
Hairstyle.
Sorry.
サーノボゾ。
Yeah. Is Hailstorm, like, it looks like... Jeez. Shouldn't have been talking during Hailstorm.
Sir Monolore OBE.
サーノブリック。
Is Hailstorm like different on Lunatic? Because it looks like hard mode, but I think it might be moving faster.
Captain Phantom of the USS Buggo.
ターンオボゾ。
Ugh. Let's see. Man, I wish I could just find a chart that would say like what my rank would be at total difficulty chart. No, that's just like people being like, yeah, in my opinion, this game's the most difficult game. The most difficult Touhou game is whatever Touhou game you're playing at any given time. That's how I would. That's how I would gauge Touhou game difficulty. Okay. I guess you know what we don't have to do. We don't have to keep doing. Let's just start at Hailstorm. That way we can keep the music repeating. So we know I'm not... All I gotta do is headset there. I'm not gonna screw up headset. Says that, then screws up headsetting. Jeez Louise. It just seems like if I don't get her as fast as possible.
Well, at least you didn't have the potato bomb by accident.
At least you didn't hug the... Dude, you saw, like, literally 2 or 3 minutes ago, I just hugged her. I was talking to you guys, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, I hugged her. Plus, if I'm gonna hug, like, I'd hug Minariko over Cirno any day. Ah, son of a... Man, Lunatic Cirno is not messing around. We're gonna have to up our caffeine game here.
Hairstall.
Sarno, I'm spooky.
Dude, like, anybody who says that she's not the strongest is full of crap. Dude, she's rough here. This Hailstorm spell, this isn't messing around. It looks, I want to know what the difference is between this and hard mode. Is it just speed?
Hairstall.
She is the strongest.
Miss Kajiyama.
You will never beat the sprite of the lake.
Oh, jeez. Hold on. So I gotta see
Leon
what it is.
YTB 123.
Hardest boss in the entire series.
Let's see this. Practice hard mode. Sure enough. What's the difference here? Okay, so I would say there's probably maybe 30% less bullets on screen. That's probably what it is. It's probably about the same speed. It's just about 30% less bullets. Yeah, do a lot of battle royales. The season's gonna end next week. So well, after today, we'll only have 2 more days of battle royales. And you guys gotta beat Lord of Steel. Somebody's gotta beat Lord of Steel. He's here at every single stream. He's, you know, you got, somebody's gotta stop him.
I am trying.
You gotta stop him.
Hairstyle.
You just want to see me lose my first place.
If it was Bammed in first place, I would be doing the same thing. I don't know if you remember Season 1, Bammed was just beating the crap out of everybody. And I was saying the same thing. Gotta stop Bammed. You know? And then I think last season was Mandalore. I think, yeah, Mandalore won last season. And we were like, everybody was joking. It was because when he added the new sprites and character models, that he modified it to make his, so he would win.
Even after getting HP bucks.
We were, so yeah. So it doesn't matter what season it is. Whoever's in first place, we're like, take him down. Whoa! Did you see that? There were 4 of them converging on each other.
Sir Mandalore OBE.
I mean all my wins did come after that, I can't lie.
Miss Kageyama.
Get him Bumo.
Jeez.
Hairstyle.
GGS Phantom?
I feel like for this lunatic run, pretty much the objective is going to be like, okay,
Miss Kageyama.
every spell card, every non-spell bomb. That was a terrifying micro. Oof.
Miss Kageyama.
Any UFO I have to go hit the high GL Tekapote.
Cheers, Kageyama. Have a good night. Sleep. And or morning sleep, day sleep, whatever.
Hairstyle.
Sleep well, Kageyama.
I can't keep up with all the countries you guys are in. In the United States, it's pretty much there's America and not America. That's kind of how it works. Holy moly! couldn't hit her. I just couldn't hit her.
Hairstyle.
SO Fair is Manoroa from.
Sir Monolore OBE.
Not America obviously.
Exactly.
Sir Monolore OBE.
OR original flavorはアメリカ。
America classic.
Hairstyle.
ルンマオ。
Jeez, this is terrible. I just, I can't keep saying every single freaking spell card is a bomb. What come a run. I gotta... I feel like what I'm doing with that spell card is it's my success is entirely dictated by jeez, get me out of this corner. Everything is entirely dictated by Chirno's position. If Chirno moves too far away from me, or if she's in a corner or something, it's over. That's basically every Chirno fight, is that if she hides in the corner, it's over. Wow. Wowee. You know what I just realized too? There is no way I'm gonna have 128 power. There's no way I'm gonna have 128 power. No, that's not gonna happen. Okay, so we're gonna have to set this down to 85 power, which means I have to survive this crap even longer.
Hairstyle.
Which remind me.
Hairstyle.
Was back into the corner.
Yeah, because of early game collection, unless like you're Fami, you're not gonna have max power going into Chirno.
Leon YTB 123.
You should have power by end stage.
Not in lunatic mode. In lunatic mode, it's insane. Yeah, I mean, like if I'm in hard mode, no problem. But like, because of like collection, the way that how difficult it is to collect throughout the first two levels, because of the significant amount of dodging, it makes it difficult to actually have that amount getting to Chirno. Oh, jeez. Ah! Get her. Get him. Get him. What in the heck? Seriously, it's like the freaking first section of the game, and you're just like, I don't wanna get to Chirno at all. I don't even want to get to Chirno. No, I just like, if I die in level 1, I don't even have to worry about fighting Chirno. So normally I'd be way above 16 at this point with collection. But the significant amount of bullets and my poor skill as a player restricts my movement significantly when it comes to lunatic mode and actually having any skill whatsoever at this game. Hello, hello, hello. Get out of here. Get out of here. I just think that you probably, at this point, need to just completely be focused at all times. Just to be safe. Alright, so we got 48 going into Rumia. I don't know why I was doing that. That was a terrible way to dodge that. I don't know what I was thinking on that one. What the heck? Jeez, Marisa. Gosh, you died on Rumia. You might as well just wrap it up, folks. And because of the excessive amount of bullets here, we pretty much just gotta tap our way to the end.
Hairstyle.
マリズラストップダイイング。
I'm actively seeking advice on how to improve my game here, so any constructive criticism or advice anybody can provide, I would greatly appreciate. Okay, so we are above 85, so let's get these guys.
Leon YTB 123.
Okay, we're at 105.
You can get one extend on stage if you blaze between the Lumia laser attacks.
On Lunatic? Alright, 108. Not 108. Alright. So I'll practice at 100. Get over here. Stop doing this. She's trying to be like Flan. See? She's trying to be like Flan. That's what Flan does. Flan does the whole like I'm gonna be way far away from you. Alright, so we're gonna go up to 100. Probably more reasonable. Okay, I'm gonna move a little faster there. I'm like like struck right now with the anxiety of like having to have a productive 2 hours because I need to have I get 2 hours to do this. I need to like get the same level of productivity I would in a 5-hour stream. Keep trying to find windows to make my way to the other side. It's much harder to do that on this difficulty. Oh, that was a dumb thing to say. Oh, it's harder to do stuff on a harder difficulty. Man, it's like you're, I don't know, going from hard mode to lunatic makes me just feel like I'm starting all over again. Like I'm at the same skill level. You're not proud of me. Stop mocking me.
Hairstyle.
IAM?
Ah. Jeez. Yeah. Like when I dodge this, I can't even pay attention to her location. I have no idea if I'm under her or not. I'm just dodging and shooting.
Sir Monomore OBE.
I mean jumping a difficulty basically is starting over again. You have to relearn everything SOURE not wrong.
Yeah. I don't know, but like in my head, I just, like, my head. This is just me in my head. The reason I'm so critical of myself is like, I should be better than this by now. I've been playing this game 2 years. I should be able to beat. I should have LNN'd 5 games
Leon
by now.
YTB 123.
Stage is basically the same tip for life of the stage.
Seriously? That was your decision? I'm gonna go right? That was your choice? I swear, like my brain and I have arguments with each other about decisions that are made just before a death occurs.
Sir Monolore OBE.
And that is the mindset you need to fight probably more than most bosses at this point.
You wasted 42 minutes. So yeah, so like Leon, to give you an idea, because I'm a full-time breadwinner for my family,
Leon YTB 123.
and like I'm also like a
I
dad.
am kinda new to I started in February.
I'm a dad. I got 3 kids. I work. My job takes me out of town. I travel. I'm pretty much out of town 4 or 5 days a week. So really, when it comes down to it, the only time I'm playing Touhou is Saturday, Sunday morning when I'm streaming. So very, very rarely do I get a chance to play Touhou outside of that. Well, if I do get game time outside of stream, it's generally me playing something mindless where I can shut my brain off and forget the anxiety of the real world. So that's basically what it's been, is about maybe, I don't know, an average of 8 hours a week. I wish I could do more. The reason I do Saturday and Sunday mornings is because the wife is still asleep. And usually once the wife wakes up, she's like making demands of things that I have to accomplish throughout the day. Various heavy objects need to be moved. By the way, guys, if you get married, just so you know, probably after you get married, I would say a good maybe 60% of your relationship is going to be, you're going to be moving heavy objects. So just accept it.
Leon YTB 123.
I wanna get married but I am scared talking to women.
You scared of talking to women? Talking to women is easy. It's easy because, like, the difficult part about it is listening. So, if you can accept the fact that do little talking, let them do talking, and make sure you listen and memorize everything, single thing that they say, you're good. You're gold. Let them talk. That way the ball's in their court. Women hate hearing a guy talk about themselves. They hate it. But they love a guy who can listen. God, this is terrifying. And just this entire time going through this, I'm just like, I'm trying to squeeze through so I can make it and get out of the corner. So you've been playing since February, and you're also, like, doing lunatic stuff? Are you a prodigy, or are you, familiar to the shmup genre?
Leon YTB 123.
No my hardest CC
Oh,
is
okay.
TH on normal.
Gotcha. I did that one, but it was on... What's her face? Bunny Girl. Raisin. So... Gotta find windows to get through. See, what the frick? The reason I keep doing Hailstorm is because I also die a lot on Hailstorm. So that's why I'm not, like, switching over. If I got to a point on Hailstorm where I just, like, do Hailstorm, like, 10 times in a row without dying.
Leon YTB 123.
I wanna get one hard CC on that same game but Crown Piece is hard like I almost no hit her but I kept dying on random thing.
Clown Piece is a nightmare. Legacy of Lunatic Kingdom Stage 5 is the greatest Stage 5 in the entire game series. And Clown Piece is probably the greatest Stage 5 boss. And it's just because, like... Holy crap. Jeez.
Leon YTB 123.
Like for now I first CC THA month ago then TH and like a week ago TH all on normal.
Man, you're just burning through it. I think it took me like 6 months to get my first 1cc. I came from survival horror. That's what I did before this, is survival horror.
Leon YTB 123.
And TH I forgot.
Okay, and I just wet my pants there. I'll keep looking at the clock. I don't know, I think maybe in a run, I may just have to use the bomb to get out of the corner.
Sir Monolore OBE.
You
Oh, I'm
need
back in the
to
corner.
borrow some of Lord Steel S mutants and
Leon YTB 123.
and Lunatic Sing is only for bosses not actual run.
Oh, I was looking at the colored bullets and I didn't look at the white bullet there. Jeez Louise.
Leon YTB123.
BTW is that great for nearly a
you're
year of
already, yeah.
playing.
Yes. You are on track to be better than me in the next, I'm gonna say 2 weeks.
What's it about new pants?
Dude, I just can't. Journo. So, oh wait. I will have full power going into mailing. Oh, man.
Leon YTB123.
You too can be, I am sure of it just that like I have tons of free time but once I'll get a job and wife I'll be just like you.
Yeah. I miss the days of having free time. When the wife, like, wants to talk about family vacations, I'm always like, why don't you and the kids, here, I'm gonna get my checkbook. Why don't you all go to Disney World, and I'll stay home. Because family vacations are never vacations. They are not. You probably work more on a family vacation than you do during a regular work week.
Leon YTB123.
Oof.
Only for the kids.
Oof. Oof.
Leon YTB123.
I am scared to have this kind of lives, especially that I am out of school next year if I graduate.
Uh-oh. I would strongly advise against graduating, because if you graduate, then you gotta find a job. And the unfortunate thing for, I'm gonna utilize the word youngsters, the unfortunate thing that you guys have is the fact that for some reason, the generations before you found it to be the intelligent choice to get rid of all the jobs and then complain about your generation not wanting to work. I don't know how that works. Oh my gosh.
It works out perfectly.
It works. Why don't you want to work? By the way, my advice, everybody. So, one of the things that I've discovered is that now when people are applying for jobs, they have to send their applications in through an email system where it's going to be analyzed by an AI, and that AI is going to narrow down the applicants. So, like, you're going to get shot down before even a human looks at your resume. So, something I did a while back, and this is advice that I would like everybody to take into consideration. I did a Who Is on the company's website and found the email address of the site admin, because the administrator of the site is generally their IT department, and you can utilize this to get the information about particular people in the company and their telephone numbers and addresses or
Leon
email addresses.
YTB123.
Then
wait, actually I started more like last December, but it was some bullet hell on mobile until my PC repaired on February.
once you got that information, put,
Leon
you know,
YTB
create your,
123.
Yeah, I applied to some job but I never got a reply.
once you have that information together, put your resume, get your resume and get a cover sheet, and have that cover sheet say to and whoever the person in that company is who's going to be reviewing resumes. Then go to a place. I know this is going to be crazy, okay? I know. Just listen. Just hear me out. Go to a place where you can utilize a fax machine. Many corporations still have fax machines. No joke. So when you fax somebody your resume, that means a human being has to physically pick it up to throw it in the trash. So what you do is you fax it and you put on the cover sheet the name of the, you know, whatever HR representative is reviewing applications. And then what's going to happen is that fax is going to be picked up by somebody in the mailroom. And the people in the mailroom don't give a crap. All they do is just sort crap and send it out to people and throughout the offices. They're going to see this fax and it goes to so-and-so. They're going to pick it up and they're going to put it in their mailbox. And so that person is going to see your resume. So that's my advice, folks. Bypass the dumb AI that's going to like reject your resume before a human even sees it, and utilize the ancient technology of a fax machine. I've done it before, and it works.
That's good to know.
Yep. Like I said, an actual human being has to pick up your resume to throw it out.
Where do we even find a fax machine outside of these offices soon?
Well, here in the United States, usually copy machine stores have fax machines. So that's where I find them. I don't know how it is in the rest of the world, but yeah. We have like these office supply stores generally have fax machines you can utilize. Also, that person in the mailroom is going to automatically assume that if the person got your resume in a fax, that meant that they probably requested it. Oof, too slow on the bomb. Alright, Mailing, what you gonna give me? Oh, geez, immediate death. Alright, that's embarrassing. Jeez. You know, at least Mei-Ling is less stressful than Cirno. Oh, that was dumb. I even saw that one coming down on me. I was sending a message out to people trying to get advice here. You know, people who are obviously more experienced in what like that in the genre. I feel like I've gotten to a plateau on my skill level, and I'm trying to find advice on how I can get better. One second. Sorry about that. Coughing again. I don't know why I just did that. Alright, this is a nightmare. People LNN this. Alright, so Vivid Chaotic Dance. This is rough.
Leon YTB 123.
With Marisa you can beat her way faster and dodge less.
Bam the bam.
Will you ELENEN?
Maybe, I mean, at the rate of my progress at this point, Bam, probably somewhere in the realm of 5 to 6 years from now. Yeah, Marisa A has slightly more DPS over Marisa B, and is actually a better shot type in a lot of circumstances. But the reason I'm not utilizing her in a lunatic run here is because the shot is too narrow. So I'd rather sacrifice a little DPS in order to have a wider shot. Okay, I think I'm coming up with a strategy for this. Okay, so this first wave, I'll just head to the right. Nope. Work it out, work out the strategy. Get to the right.
Balisman.
Avoid the wall climb catchy.
Well, this strategy is kind of working so far.
Balisman.
And actually have a good bomb.
Oof. Okay, there we go, there we go. The strategy worked. Basically what I was doing is I was not worrying about being under her. I was just basically trying to move from one side of the screen to the other side of the screen. And if I knocked her down in enough time, I knocked her down. If not, it's 30 seconds of survival. This is a different situation, of course. Alright, so let's try this again. She's gonna go right. So now I need to go all the way left. Oof, I'm dumb. Does she always go right? Okay, no, her position is not. It was just coincidental. Goodness gracious. I gotta work out this strategy. Oof. Too low. I needed to stay high for that. Alright. Oh no, I didn't get to the other side. Because the strategy entirely depends on moving from one side of the screen to the other side of the screen. And if you can't do that... Oof. I don't know. Bam, is this a dumb strategy, or am I working on something that might be viable? Oh, come on!
Bam the band.
It seems cringe.
Well, right, like anything I do at the beginning when I'm learning is cringe. what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do something to sort of like allow myself the most amount of space to dodge. But because of my, you know, apparent lack of skill, even whenever I try to reduce the amount of bullets that are coming towards me, I still manage to catch them. Ugh, 4 seconds. Well, anyway, that's how the strategy I'm working on is supposed to work.
Balisman.
This pattern reads bomb IMNGL.
Is she just gonna stay on that side of the screen? I got less than an hour. What? Seriously, like that was your decision? That was the decision you made. You straight up like saw that bullet and thought, oh, here's an excellent strategy. If I get killed by the bullet, then I don't have to dodge any other bullets. That's the plan, folks. Just imagine if I could actually hit her.
Banned, debanned.
Try staying below her and experiment with different heights.
That was dumb. Really? Oof. It's stressful, but it's doable. Ah. Oof. Oh my god, Mei Ling!
Bam, the bammed.
Seems the lane choice is the most important.
Yeah. Alright, well now that I have the strategy, I really appreciate input, because that's what I'm requesting the most, is people to provide input. At least I did that once. But yeah, hearing some input really helps. It's a big deal. Oof. You know what's funny is this used to be what I did to like de-stress. Now my gaming has become just as stressful as my job.
Bam, the bammed.
Basically you got the predict which lane will have the fewest bullets.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. I know to you guys, you're just seeing me die over and over again, but which is true. I am dying over and over again, but I'm trying to watch. I'm trying to watch like where things are coming from. Okay, here we go. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. The only way I can drink an energy drink these days is to take a cup and fill it completely with ice, and then just pour the energy drink on top of that, and as the ice melts, it sort of like waters down the energy drink. I'm eventually drinking the entire energy drink, but at least it's watered down, so it's like it doesn't... I don't know, it feels like a Tylenol extended release tablet of caffeine. Jeez. Oy, ay, ay.
That was a good TKO.
Yeah.
Sir Monolore OBE.
アンドスティール S アンエキパートオンダサブジェクト。
Hey, don't give the guy a hard time. That's my job.
Yeah, that's true.
Sir Monolore OBE.
ふもここぎない。
Oh my god. Hey, yeah, but wasn't I right? I looked at your Lotus Steel. I looked at your shorts that you uploaded, and like after just a couple hours, you already had hundreds of views. That's all people care about. They don't want to see your long form videos anymore. They just want to see 25 seconds of you dying to Yuka. That's the kids. They don't have the attention span. They just want to hear. They just want a TikTok, montage of dying to Yuka to K-pop. If you could do that, instant YouTube success.
Outrageous Bob.
Imagine having that attention span and then those people get their driving licenses.
Bammed the bammed.
ウェルザロングビ
Also
デオ
never
は
look at
も
your
うライフ
like
リンク
dislike
アトラ
ratio.
クトファンズ。
That's why you do both, man. That's why you do both. Diversify your portfolio, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, dude, that was dope. Guess what? I was looking up my stocks, and we had my Artivia stock in the last 8 months has doubled. Can you believe that? Stock actually doubling in this economy?
Never get attention span and don't even get the driving licenses.
Yeah, how is that work now? I gotta give the props to the kids though, managing to survive and thrive in the current predicament
Bammed
of the
the
world.
bammed.
Props.
ウェルアイドン TC マッチポイントインショーツライズ WHO ウォッチ EMR プロバブリーノットゴナウォッチザロングスタッフ。
This is true. This is true. But what it will do is let's just say, I'm just throwing out numbers here. Let's just say maybe you get 2,000 views on your short. And just three of those people are actual fans who want to see your long form stuff, but they wouldn't have known it was there unless they saw the short. Then they come to you. That's what's worth it. It's not worth getting the number of views. It's the fact that the number of views, it's the machine gun effect. If you shoot a machine gun at a target, just spray and pray, you're eventually gonna hit something, right? That's the way I see it.
Sir Monolore OBE.
That is basically what people say it is just casting a big net and maybe you catch a handful.
Yeah, there you go. Casting a big net. See, I'm from America. We have to make every reference involve a gun. That's the only way you can get an American to understand something.
Sir Monolore OBE.
WELL
It's
EA
your
is your
basic
basic
unit of measurement.
unit of measurement.
Billy has 7 rounds in his magazine. And never mind. Jeez Louise. God, I have such a weird country. So just to, I mean, just for the sake of like, so take whatever country you're from. You probably have significantly more history than than my country. You know, if you're from England, you got like, geez, you guys have really been rocking it for quite some time. You know, Germany, all these kingdoms have existed way before the existence of a gun. And so therefore it didn't become part of your national identity. Whereas if you look at the way that the United States evolved, is not only did the country never exist, the gun always existed during the creation and formation of the United States. And the country was created on this sort of premises of, you know, this sort of like rebellion against authority and the idea of like an individual having to the right to have something to protect themselves with. Because during the time period that the United States was formed, there was no real standing military at that point or any sort of police force to protect people. So people would, you know, establish their farms, and, you know, for all they know, depending on where you are, you know, you could get attacked, and there wouldn't be any sort of there wouldn't be any sort of authority to come and protect you. So you had to protect yourself. So the ownership of guns became essential to every single citizen, which is why it's sort of become a part of the DNA of the country, if that makes any sense. Particularly when you look at like Western expansion in that period of time in the United States. So I mean, we like to make fun of it, about like how silly it is, because the thing is that at this point in history, with, you know, a powerful standing army and a you know, and a large police force to protect people, the necessity is significantly less, but because it's sort of bred into the culture at this point, due to like, you know, this sort of like, it's something that can never be removed at this point. It's stuck. It's never gonna go away. But yeah, anyway, that's my 2 cents based off of like historical reasons for why I would assume that it is a strong piece of our culture. Just the fact that like it's been there since day one. I mean, technically we invaded somebody's country and just said this is ours now. And then we got kind of mad whenever like they would come back and say, "Hey, no, this is our country." And so, yeah, that was another problem. I don't know. Is the history lesson boring to you guys?
Sir Monolore
I
OB.
listen.
Yeah, but you got that from US.
I did, yeah. There's this amazing anti-drug ad from the 1980s where, like, this father finds his kids drugs and he's like, you know, where did you learn this? And the kid's like, I learned it from watching you, Dad. We learned it from watching you, Breton. Ah! No, I didn't mean to exit. Accidentally exiting has given me the opportunity to change bosses and move on to a different boss. So that way I can just, you know... So yeah, just as a request of, you know, feedback, do people enjoy the random rants about God knows what? Old man rambles on about anything?
Cena
What
Mel.
would be the next episode?
Yes.
Bam, de-bammed.
Why else would we be here?
I thought it was gonna be for the elite strats. Alright, Silver Dragon, here we go. Let's go, Silver Dragon. Come on. Come on. Ah! I died to Silver Dragon. Alright, so
Cena
I gotta
Mel.
take a second here.
Big Tob.
Oh, Mion's here. Sheo. Sheo.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Sheo. I didn't even see you there. Oh no, I got a good rant here. I got a great rant.
Can't wait to hear it.
Yes, okay. I want you guys to look at this. This is a very, very simple PCB. It's got a harness that sends power and signal to this. You see that there's, I don't know if you could tell, but you got 4 switches on here. Those switches are going to tell things like, you know, what the position. Basically what this does is it tells a crane to move left and right, up and down. That's it. Very simple. Doesn't require any circuitry or anything like that. My technicians, 2 of my technicians, they made me very, very angry. I came and I saw this. Now, the red cable that you see on the right is disconnected already, but it was originally connected to that T-tap right there. So, that red thick cable is 12 volts in. My technician told me, and I did not understand what he was saying because it made 0 sense to me. But what I understood is that he said the switch was not getting enough power, so they soldered this red wire to this unpopulated pad to try to draw more power. So I don't know, like, this you got to think of when it comes to electricity is basically like in and out. You got this harness here with the white connector there. That's sending power and signal to this very simple board. Then you have this unpopulated pad here. So power goes into the board from the harness. That pad is not being used. That would be an additional harness for like other components if it was populated, but it's not. So the idea was we're not getting enough power to the switch. So what we're going to do is we're going to tap into 12 volts in and send it to this number 8 pin that's unpopulated. I guarantee you that 90% of you don't know anything about PCBs and electricity, but I can guarantee you that I know that you guys can hear what I just said, and you'll say the words WTF or why. So anyway, this is something I had to deal with, and because of this, I had to explain to a customer.
Sir Monolore OBE.
I know plenty about PCB. It has
Yes,
Yomu
Yomu
in
in
it.
it. Yes, it does. So anyway, this is just something I shared on my Discord server last night because I just felt it was important for people to know that this is something that I'm. Why would you think? Why would you want to send electricity over here that's gonna go nowhere? So anyway, rant, okay? Rant. Alright, but just... I thought it was funny. I mean, I didn't think it was funny when it came to, like, you know, having to explain to the customers that they have to spend about $1,000 on new parts. That part was not funny, but... yeah. What was this gonna serve? How was this gonna fix anything? Okay, that was a nice
power
little
to
break.
literally nowhere.
They're sending power to nowhere. The switch is not getting enough power, so we're gonna drain power and send it somewhere else. It's gonna go nowhere. All right,
Makes sense.
that
Maybe
got me.
then it will get enough power.
Yeah, it'll get more power. These are experienced technicians that I've trained. Granted, to be honest with you, I think the board was foobarred already before they messed with it. And I think what they were just doing is they were just like trying to find something. They were just like, there's got to be something we can do. I know. Let's run a wire from here to nowhere. Maybe, just maybe that'll do something. No. Hello! I pressed right, but I guess I was too slow on it.
I didn't sign that.
Huh?
Metal sign. Silver
What about
dragon.
it? Yeah?
I didn't sign that.
You didn't?
Nope.
No! So theoretically, on a real run, I feel like I shouldn't have to bomb the first 2 non-spells. And, theoretically, I should be able to, dodge... I should capture the first 2 spell cards.
Sir Monolore OBE.
What is your steel sign Stelkarl then Lord of Steel?
Bam
I
the
even
bam.
have a spell card.
You are not capping this.
Whoa, hello. Oof, that was too low. You are correct, I am not currently capping
Cinnamel.
it.
Nouns.
Cinnamel.
This is why
I
we
think
practice.
anyone can
was
cap
dumb.
nouns.
That never should have done that.
Cinnamel.
Shotgun her.
Bam the bammed.
The first card.
No, 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 that was bad, that was bad. That was a hesitation move. Hesitation moves always lead to death. That's the problem with Lazy Triathlon, is the fact that, like, these bullets sometimes just change trajectory. And you gotta, like, sweep and try to stick to the big open areas to give you a nice wide berth. I hate this one. Alright, so Silver Dragon, come on, just cap it this time. How hard is it? Just cap it. Just cap it. No, 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 no. No, no, no. It got dense and you were like, I'm gonna go in between. I'm gonna go in between. You shouldn't go in between. You should go around. The intelligent move is always to go around the bullet, not through the bullet. Pro strats, folks. Pro strats. Seriously? I'm getting a work call? Already?
Zora the Explorer.
What sound is that?
That is a work phone call.
Already?
Already?
I mean,
Oh,
might be
man.
close to 8 for you?
Yeah, it's no,
Zora
it's
the
10
Explorer.
minutes from 10 a.m.
I just got here. What
Okay.
does that mean?
Okay, so Zora, I am, because of Christmas, instead of leaving on Monday, I have to leave today on my trip. So I only have about 2 hours to stream. I have to be at work at 1 p.m., which means I have to leave the house at noon. It is currently 9:10. I am not packed. And I probably have to help the wife with more stuff before I leave. As much time as I got. But I told my boss I was I was not going to leave super early in the AM. It was going to have to be afternoon. Because if I'm going to go into work on Sunday, then I gotta at least have some time to stream. Oh my god, I got the work call. The work call is in my head. I just sent it straight to voicemail. I didn't take it. Now it's in my head. Can't escape work. This is supposed to be escape from work. Oh, Lord Steel, you know what's funny? I bought another one of those, I bought myself another one of those, ramen topper figures. And I did it with my credit card points.
Hey Tex, actually we don't need you in today, take the day off.
I got another one. I bought it with my credit card points. And my wife was like, we're gonna wrap this up and you're gonna open it on Christmas. I'm like, wait, I bought that. I bought that. It's you telling me something I bought myself is now a present to me? Let me see. I got a text message. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, so what it was is, the original guy I was supposed to travel with on the trip, he, something happened, and he had to get emergency surgery, so he's not able to go on the trip with me, so somebody else has to go on the trip with me. And so he was calling to apologize. He was calling to apologize for missing the trip. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry I had to have surgery and couldn't make it to the trip. Sorry about that. I know it's just a major inconvenience to you. Dude, don't apologize for having to have surgery.
Cinnamel.
That sounds like something Steel would do.
So it'd be like, yes. It'd be like, well, I was trying to get over there, but then I got hit by a truck. And I was wanting to leave, but unfortunately the ambulance, they just insisted I had to go to the doctor because my arm was pointing in the wrong direction. But like now I wasn't able to make it in time, and I'm sorry for that. Is that right, Steel? Does that sound like something you would do? Steel is gone. Steel has injured himself and is getting emergency surgery. Is that right, Steel? What?
Bam, D-bam.
HE had to take surgery.
Yeah, it's teeth. I got like 15 minutes left.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what am I doing?
There's one thing you can do.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Hi, honey.
Okay, everybody, you know the deal, and if you don't know the deal, here is the deal. When redeemed the Kiss, Marry, Kill game, I have to utilize the random Toho generator, and we will get to look at 3 Toho girls will appear on the screen, and I have to select between the 3, Kiss, Marry, or Kill. Here we go.
There you go.
Here we go. Number 1. I don't know who she is. I think she's one of those girls that's actually a statue or something like that. Yuki. And Kotohime. Okay, this is
Sir
a...
Monolore OBE.
コレクト。
I'm sorry, it's between Kotohime and Yuki. Kotohime's a cop. Yeah, we're gonna marry Yuki. And, we'll kiss Kotohime. And whatever this thing is, it's dead. We're killing this thing. This statue, we're gonna knock it down. There you go. Today's wife is Yuki. Which also reminds me, before we end
Seen 'em
stream,
out.
スミレコグラインサエット。
so I do not forget, we need to have, we also need to decide, we need to pick the Toho Girl of the Week. Last week, the RNG gods, gave us the Toho Girl of the Week was Kaneko. So, who will be the Toho Girl of this week? Let's hit generate. Okay, alright. So, we got, Nico. She will be the Toho Girl of the Week.
You should really make a wheel.
I should make a wheel? Why?
Yeah.
That requires effort. You want me
That
to
requires effort, but you could cross out every girl you had so far. The generator could pick one twice.
Well, then you just
You know?
re-roll. You just re-roll.
By the way, this
It sounds to me, Lord of Steel, it sounds to me like you just
Banned,
volunteered
debanned.
to make a
ウィ
wheel
ーキャ
for
ン
us.
PC ゲーム。
Sir Monolore OBE.
I could give you the wheel I
Oh,
used on my pianist.
the
Seen 'em out.
generator is still on.
Unlimited bacon.
Nope.
Oh, it is? Alright, sorry. Thank you for telling me. So yeah, there... Whoa. See, that's what happens. I pause. I get distracted.
And you died.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Lord of Steel, that is you. It was wonderful for you to volunteer to do that for us. By the way, as manager at work, that's actually how I operate. Is whenever my techs are now learning to not come up with ideas, because anytime they say like, "Hey, well, don't we need to do this?" and I that's how I do it now. It's like it sounds like you just volunteered to do that.
I heard Cinnamon was better for that job.
There you go. Mandalore's offering it. See, Mandalore is a go-getter with management
Seen
written
him
all
out.
over him.
What was I FED up with?
Mandalore's
Yeah,
got
I've
moxie.
heard so too.
Sir Monolore OBE.
ミドルマネージメントマイドリームデパートメント。
My dream of becoming middle management.
Cinnamon, we heard that you voluntarily
I am
Would
the
do
senior
a
analyst
character
voice
wheel?
president.
Zora the Explorer.
What middle management even does.
Is that something I need to do for all mods need to have like a title?
Zora the Explorer.
I meant as in your job exactly.
Sir Monolore OBE.
Dorael Gaz manages the middle.
Yes, there you go. Cinnamon, you're the senior vice president of analyzing.
Cinnamel.
Sounds good.
South Cinnamon, analyze this word.
Yeah.
Cinnamel.
Sorry, that's not in my job description.
Lord of
Sir
Steel,
Monologue
you're just gonna have to be
There is
head
now an official
mail
head
clerk.
motto role on Twitch now. You can really make someone a middle manager.
Yeah. Actually, I need to come up with something better for you, Lord of Steel. It has to involve like either plastic and or steel.
Why not both?
Lord of Steel has, like, you know, invented a new polymer of steel infused with plastic.
Cinnamel.
Steel stick.
Cinnamel.
Plasteel.
Zora the Explorer.
Plasteel is a single now.
Plasteel. There you go. Oh my god.
Sir Monolore OB.
I really have to go to the bathroom, but I'm trying to hold out because I know that the stream is gonna end soon.
Zora the Explorer.
It uses the printer metal sheets and then plastic melted to
Fiberglass and
it.
steel. But fiberglass is not a polymer.
Plasteel
Okay.
may refer to plasteel, a
Frank
composite
Herbert is
of
full of crap
fiberglass
because
and steel patented by automobile manufacturer.
in order to be plastic, it has to be an oil-based polymer. And fiberglass is not an oil-based polymer.
Herbert in HIS Science Fiction novel Dune and its sequels. Plasteel, a material commonly described in science fiction, often a composite of metal and plastic. A plastic with metallic properties or
That
a
is
metal
still
with
going.
plastic properties.
It's still going.
Zora the Explorer.
No, like I mean plastic and metal has been combined before and it's exactly steel mesh into plastic.
Dope. I think I may be too high. Maybe right here.
Zora the Explorer.
Never encounter one in the wild.
Cinnamel.
It's in your body.
Whoa. Was that another hilt? Was that another hilt death?
Oh, it was a knife. It's a blade.
What in the heck? Dum-dum. we gotta wrap this up. I gotta head to the restroom. I gotta get like packing and stuff like that. Man, I wish it would make me so happy if I found a hotel that actually gave me like proper bandwidth to do a stream. Could you guys imagine that? It'd be amazing.
Sir Monolore OBE.
I was trying to hold 4 seconds to redeem another BR.
Oh my god, I'm sorry I didn't mute.
Zora the Explorer.
WTF.
Zora the Explorer.
Holy shit, it's really good.
Who won? Who won? Oh, it's still going on.
Zora the Explorer.
Yep. It's
GUH.
still going.
Oh my goodness,
This is
Sir
intense.
Monolore OBE.
Infinite Health
Oh,
Box.
there's a health pack there.
Cinnamel.
You're walking away from
Really
it.
good.
A health pack just dropped. You're walking. No, it's over there, guys. Cinnamon, you're walking into danger. Zora wins.
Sir Monolore
Alright,
OBE.
where does that put us?
Really good.
Zora the Explorer.
Fat.
Zora the Explorer.
Fat.
Alright, guys.
Zora the
Next
Explorer.
week. Next
don't
week is the
even
last
believe it.
week for Season 4 of Battle Royale. Right now, in first place, we have the Lord of Steel with 20 victories. In second place, we have Zora with 18 victories. And in third place, we have Mandalore with 16 victories. So, it's between those three. Unless Kageyama can carve out 11 victories. It's between those three. So, thank you for supporting me and being here today. I appreciate it. I know it's slow, a short one today, but I'll be back again.
Cinnamel.
You know what?
TS.
Yeah, I'll try to. Maybe it would be great
Sir
if I could
Monolore
get
OBE.
TS.
It'd be great if I could get a stream before Saturday. Like if I did like a Christmas stream or something like that, that'd be cool. So, anyway. Alright. I'm out. I got stuff to do. Thank you, Lord of Steel, for being here. I appreciate it. I saw 7 messages from BAMT in regards to my request for assistance, in which case, BAMT, thank you very much for getting back to me on that. I greatly appreciate it. Alright. I thank you all for being here, and I hope that all of you have yourselves a wonderful week. Alright, and if I don't see you, then a happy
Cool
Christmas.
1580.
So,
High Tex.
hi, cool. Bye, cool.
Cool 1580.
Yeah, I gotta go to work.
Ending
Unfortunately, because of Christmas, I have to begin my my trip. I gotta begin it a day early. So yeah, I'm going out, and we're heading
Cool
to Rotoho Replay Showcase.
1580.
So
Hope you have a good
Bye.
rest of your day.
Euphemism for death. I mean, it's better than saying